Alrighty, welcome back everyone. It's Garlaanx here bringing you a new Neverwinter video, and today, as the title suggests, we're going to be talking about the Xaryxian invasion. It's the Mod 27 like little mini event per se. So you have to do activities in wild space and the bar will fill up, and then the invasion will spawn. So I'm not a big fan of these invasions. They're kind of subpar. It's a pretty big map with a whole lot of nothing in it, to be honest. The more people you have in the invasion, the faster it's going to go. So you can see the Xaryxian invasion has begun. You can just signpost to it, or if you just go through it while you're on the Moon Dancer. So once you zone in to the invasion, you're going to want to make sure you're on single target, most likely. So go ahead and switch to single target. You're mainly going to be wanting to kill the 3 commanders and loot the 3 chests as fast as you can. So the invasion is basically 15 minutes long. So bypass all of these trash mobs. See, running past all these trash mobs. If you are in an instance by yourself and you want to kill the trash mobs, then go ahead. The commanders do have a significant amount of HP, as you'll see here. So this is the first area. So we have a decent sized group here in this invasion map. And it's the Xaryxian High Commander. Like I said, there's 3 of these you want to target and then loot all the chests. All the trash mobs are irrelevant. So there is a weekly to get X amount of Buzzjewels. Buzzjewels is the currency that you're going to be farming here or try to obtain here. The commanders will drop 5, 10, or 20. It's RNG. And then you're guaranteed to get 5 Buzzjewels out of the chests. So on a good rotation, if you get in a good group and you're there from the beginning, you can get about 3 or 4 rotations before the time runs out. So we're going to kill this first commander here, as you can see, and he should drop us anywhere from 5, 10 to 20 Buzzjewels, and he drops us 5. Go ahead and kill him. Make sure you check the ground for loot. Loot will drop. Make sure you get the chest, and then you can see that's that first area right there. We'll go over it again toward the end. So go ahead, get on your mount, and go navigate to the second area. So the second area, the commander, if you're fast enough, will spawn, and then you can engage it. However, the first rotation, usually it spawns and it roams. So it does spawn right here. However, we were too slow on the initial kill, so that one was roaming, and it just basically roams around the middle. So right here's the second location for the second chest. Make sure you grab that. It's another guaranteed 5 Buzzjewels. And then we'll notice that the other commander's right here. I'm waiting to see if everyone engages it, which they do. It just takes a little time for everyone to realize that it was behind us. I think I actually take a death here because I pulled aggro and I got just pooped on. Let's see here. Oh yeah, he smacked me. He smacked me right in the giblets. So yeah, we'll take down this second commander. Again, the commanders can drop 5, 10, or 20. And then if you want to check the ground too, because they can drop some epic loot as well. So we'll go ahead and kill this second commander here. It's a little slower because some people moved on to the third. So it's best to do this in an instance with like your guild mates, your alliance mates. That way everyone's on the same page. If you're doing this with a bunch of randoms, they may not know what to do or what the rotation is, and they can really screw up the rotation by engaging one of the commanders early. So you either want to do this with friends if you have the luxury of that, or your guild or your alliance. If you're just doing this with randoms, then best of luck. So it is a time-limited event. Again, it has random times because it's just based upon how fast you fill the bar by doing missions and whatnot. Once the bar fills, the invasion will start. So we killed the second commander, and now we're going to move on to the third commander, which is essentially right in the middle ship. So as you can see, some people went ahead. They didn't kill that second commander with us, so they went ahead and already got this one down to almost 50%. So you can see it's right here in the middle ship area. Let's go ahead and kill this third commander here really quickly. I think this one actually does drop 20 Buzzjewels for us. And there you see, he's dead. We got 20 Buzzjewels, and then remember to get your chest. So 3 commanders, 3 chests. After I do this rotation, I like to just kill myself right here, spawn right at the beginning of the map, and then just rinse and repeat, essentially. And then you'll just do this for the duration of the event. So like I said, you have 15 minutes, essentially, to do this. I think it's faster just to kill yourself and run back to the first one than running from the third one to the first one. So just run back to the first location, wait for respawns. And yeah, if you can really get a good rotation, the boss and the chest will respawn at the same time. However, sometimes you're going to find yourself where the boss isn't up but the chest is up, or you kill the boss and the chest hasn't respawned. So, like I said, you want to get those areas. Again, going over it, the first one is right there, the second one's right there, the chest is right here, and then the third commander and the chest is right there. So, again, then there's going to be a little downtime. You could kill trash mobs during the downtime, but it's not really worth it. So we're going to hop into game, and then I'll show you what the Buzzjewels are actually for, and then we'll wrap up this video. Alright guys, and here we are in game. We're on the Moon Dancer, which is the Mod 27 hub. So if we open up our campaigns here, Light of Xaryxian, so what is the main focus of the Buzzjewels? So if you go into the campaign store and go to the bottom here, you can see the Buzzjewels. Keep in mind that the Buzzjewel does have a cap of 1,500. So once you cap out on those, you can turn them in for currency. 15 Buzzjewels will equal 1,000 rough AD. Not a very good ratio, but unfortunately, if you don't have anything to spend the Buzzjewels on, just get the rough AD, so you're not just sitting at capped currency. Now the main things are going to be the companion gear, specifically the single statted. The dual statted ones do not cost Buzzjewels. However, the single statted does cost 200 Buzzjewels each, as well as some doubloons, 750 doubloons from the mini bosses. But yeah, your Buzzjewels, you need 200 for a single statted companion piece. You're also going to need Buzzjewels for the boons. And then finally, Buzzjewels are used to buy gear. So if you're on the Moon Dancer here and you go down the steps, there's actually a vendor specifically for the Buzzjewels here. So the Invasion Merchant. And then this is where you have your gear. So everyone bested slot is the arms, obviously. And that's 450 Buzzjewels. It's a significant amount of Buzzjewels. And then you also need campaign currency as well. Now, I will say this, that you should not spend Buzzjewels on this stuff unless you're impatient. This stuff will drop out of the invasion. So just doing the invasions over and over again, I've accumulated several pieces. Not my class and my class. I was really lucky and got the arms very early on. So I didn't have to spend the Buzzjewels for the arms. But however, if you are impatient and you want to get that stuff, then you do have the luxury. You just have to pay a little bit of AD and then a significant amount of not only the weekly campaign currency, but then 450 Buzzjewels as well. Same thing with the boots. A lot of people want the damage resistance boots for scaled content, so those have the same price. If you can be patient and wait for them to drop in the invasion, that's definitely the way to go. I would not waste currency on these, but again, I can't tell you how to spend your currency. If you're impatient, go ahead and grab them. So that should be everything with the invasion. Just a quick little video today, a little tutorial on the, Xaryxian invasion. Very bland event. I'm not a fan of it. It's kind of one of those to-do things, especially the weekly mission. You have to do several invasions before you get the weekly done. So overall, I'm not a whole fan of it, but it is what it is. There's your guide. Hopefully you enjoyed it. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and leave them below, guys. I'll see you guys real soon.